Mataji, Sip Chandra, Sip Parvati Amma, Sip Mrs. Sadhwani, Sip Swati, Sip Sudeep, Sip Eru, Sip Pankaj, Sip Buddh, Sip Meera, Sangam I already greeted, and the rest of you. Today I am asking you a question. Soon life will be over. Are you ready? नाटक उसका है ये, संगीत भी उसकी है, हम तो बस कलाकार हैं, हम आते हैं जाते हैं. This journey, the drama called life will be over soon. What I am trying, remove your admin. What I am trying to tell you is this. 2022 is gone. 5 days more. 2023 is going to come. We are talking on it in length on Friday. But I'm preparing you for this. Do you know 1 year is gone? Do you know, were you celebrating New Year 2022? Were you celebrating? It's gone, my dear friends. Some of you, some people are telling me, I remember I was in 4th standard. Did you remember you were in 4th standard? Now what happened? Now 40 years have gone. 40 years have gone, my dear friend. Life is going to go. Life is going to go. What do you have to say? My question to you. Soon life will be over. Bolo. Shh. Kaun bolega? Shair kuch bolega? Kaun bolega? Who is going to be the spiritual champion? Who is going to give us what is your view? Time is flying. The year is coming to an end. Life is getting over. What do you have to say? Silence. Sip. Welcome, Sip. Bolo. And then Shair Rajesh. Sip, batao.
So I know that life is going and I don't want the life to go like this, and I really want to reach somewhere. But like for today, for example, at 6 o'clock, I had decided that I will sit in meditation for at least an hour, 7 a.m., 6 to 7. And then, of course, your call, which I attend regularly now. But then I thought कि filing 2 महीने से नहीं किया है. Once I took out the files, I realized that there were a lot of files which were misplaced and papers were not in place, and the whole thing was there. And just like the time, and then 7:50, I realized that it is 7:50. Then I just sat for 10 minutes till your call got over. And I feel I'm really regretting, like I really should have sat, forget the filing. So my question is, I know that life will end soon, but I don't know what is wrong, and I just can't do what I want to. Like I know all this is humbug, and I require all this. It will be to me eternal.
Is her voice? Is the voice? Okay, your voice is getting. Last part of your voice got. See, let me tell you. Your last 10 seconds was not clear. But Sip, let me tell you.
Yeah.
The mind wants to make our life a grind. The mind wants to do chutney. The mind wants to make us unhappy. The mind wants to put us into files. The mind wants to file us. And because the mind wants to lock us. Kya kare? This is the problem. I'm telling you, we can just be caught in thought. We can just be caught in thought and we can be finished. Life only will be over. There are people who are 70 years, 75 years, 80 years, and now they are thinking, if I had my life to live all over again, then I would climb mountains. I would learn to play the guitar. I would learn to swim. I would watch more sunsets. I was just in office, and I was working, and my children got married, and now my grandchildren got married, and now my children have left me and gone, and my grandchildren have no time for me, and now I'm sitting lonely, and I don't know what to do. But your life is over. Life is over. So you have to have the resolve. Because Kaumudi Sip, I'm not worried about today. Your day is gone. If I give you 10 crores also, you cannot bring back today 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. It's gone. My worry is what is going to happen to 2023. Before 2023 comes, I want to tell you, your life will get over. Are you making the best of your life or are you consuming it? What is the purpose? My purpose is very clear. Yesterday, somebody asked me, I was in a book chore. The name of the function was book chore. And the owner of that function, she asked me, आपको इससे आप ये सब कर रहे हैं, you are doing all this AiR work, all this, आपको क्या मिलेगा? रूमाता जी, उसने मुझे पूछा, आप ये भाषण देते हैं, किताब लिखते हैं, तो आपको क्या मिलेगा? So I did not know what answer. I looked up at Prabhu, and the answer that came to me was, I told her, प्रभु पाना यही मकसद है, मरने से पहले प्रभु को पाना है, सब कुछ मिला अगर प्रभु ना मिला तो संसार मिला वो तो कुछ ना पाया है। अरे तुमने जिया और तुमने प्रभु को नहीं पाया तो क्यों जिया?
गुरु जी, ब्यूटीफुल ब्यूटीफुल।
तो हमने अगर जिंदगी हमारी निकल जाएगी तो फिर क्या करेंगे? शायर बताओ, शायर। देन रूमाता जी एंड योगिनी। शायर,
तो आपने क्वेश्चन पूछा तो मेरे दिमाग में ये
अभी मैंने नहीं
बोलो शायर। रूमाता जी, आपका माइक ऑफ करना। रूमाता जी, हाँ बोलो राजेश।
तो आपने पूछा तो मेरे दिल में यही आया, बोला फिर मिलेंगे।
अच्छा, तो हम चल ऐसे क्या?
तो बोला सुबह होती है, शाम होती है, जिंदगी बस यूं ही तमाम होती है। बोला
अरे वाह, तुम शायर, तुम तो बढ़िया शायर हो। तुम सारा यू शुड हैव बीन वन, यू शुड हैव राजेश, आप यू शुड हैव क्या? और एक बार बोलो, क्या बढ़िया, क्या शेर बोला आपने?
होती है, शाम होती है, जिंदगी यूं ही तमाम होती है।
अरे दिन होती है, शाम होती है, जिंदगी यूं ही तमाम। मैं तो हमें डेली मैं तरसता हूँ, दिल तरसत राजेश शायरी की शायरी।
सर मैं कोई शायर नहीं सर, जो अच्छा आता है मैं लिख लेता हूँ बस, और कुछ नहीं है।
अरे सिप बोलता है, आपके द्वारा सिप बोलता है।
तो सिप ने एक और बोला सर, एक थोड़े दिन पहले बोला कि मौत का दिन मुकर्रर है तो रोज नींद क्यों आती है, कल तक हंसता था हर बात पे, आजकल वो हंसी भी नहीं आती है।
अरे वाह,
अरे तो कुछ
अरे वाह, अरे वाह, अरे वाह। हाँ, तो वेरी डीप, वेरी डीप। तो राजेश शायर, तो व्हाट डू यू थिंक राजेश? टेल मी नाउ, वी कम टू द सब्जेक्ट, सून लाइफ विल बी ओवर। व्हाट डू यू थिंक राजेश?
तो वी कुड नॉट अचीव, व्हाट कुड वी अचीव? तभी मैं बोला फिर मिलेंगे, वी हैव टू कम बैक।
अरे क्यों बोलते हैं ऐसा यार? अभी टाइम है ना तेरे पास, आपके पास टाइम है, क्यों बोलते हैं फिल्म मिलेंगे? ऐसे क्यों बोलते हैं यार? मतलब उम्मीद ही छोड़ दिया क्या?
नहीं, उम्मीद है, बट उम्मीद पर दुनिया कायम है सर।
उम्मीद पर कायम है, प्रभु के हाथ पकड़ो यार। हाँ? आपको
है।
बोलना है, आपको कहना है, छोड़ के सारी दुनिया मैं तेरे लिए, मैं जीता हूं तो बस तुझे पाने के लिए, कुछ भी चाहता नहीं मैं इस संसार से, तू मिला तो बहुत जिंदगी के लिए। हम क्या ढूंढ रहे हैं यार? हमें प्रभु की कृपा चाहिए, प्रभु चाहिए, प्रभु का प्यार चाहिए। हम तो दुनिया संसार में फंसे हैं। हाँ? हम ये संसार में फंसे माय डियर फ्रेंड्स, और हम वी आर कॉट। बताइए रूमाता जी, आपको क्या कहना है?
आज राजेश जी और मेरा जो है ना वाइब्रेशन सेम है। आई वॉन्टेड टू से द सेम थिंग। सुबह होती है, शाम होती है, जिंदगी यूं ही तमाम होती है। पर
आप भी शायरी में है क्या? बताइए।
नहीं, ऐसा कुछ नहीं है गुरु जी। एंड लाइफ इज लाइक अ बबल ओनली, इट कैन वैनिश एनी टाइम।
अरे ब्यूटीफुल।
वी हैव टू रिमेम्बर दिस फैक्ट एंड वी हैव टू रिमेम्बर नाउ ओनली। योर सॉन्ग, आगे भी जाने ना तू, पीछे भी जाने ना तू, जो भी है बस यही एक पल है।
अरे
वो
वाह,
ये गुरु जी, जो हमें कल करना है वो आज करना है। जो आज करना है वो अब करना है, और जो अब करना है वो अभी करना है। तो हमें
अरे
एनलाइटनमेंट के लिए अभी करना है, नाउ ओनली।
अगर एनलाइटनमेंट अभी हमारे हाथ से छूट जाएगी तो जिंदगी छूट जाएगी। See,
बिल्कुल गुरुजी।
the problem is this. मैं आपको एक स्टोरी बताता हूँ। मैंने कल एक वीडियो देखा, तो कल मैं ये स्टोरी मैं आपको सुनाना चाहता हूँ। देन आई एम कमिंग टू योगिनी एंड आत्मात्रय। रूमाता जी पता है क्या बोलते हैं स्टोरी में? रूमाता जी,
हाँ जी
there is
जी।
a dog. There is a dog. The dog is biting a bone. क्या बोलते हैं? चबा रहे हैं, एक सूखी हड्डी को चबा रहे हैं कुत्ता। The dog is going on chewing the bone. The dog is chewing the bone. अरे वो हड्डी में कुछ है नहीं, शायर. That the bone has nothing. Atmatra, you understand? He's chewing the bone. There's bone has nothing, but the dog is enjoying. Do you know what? Do you know what? The dog is chewing the bone. It's bleeding. Inside its mouth is bleeding. It is sucking its own blood. It is sucking its own blood, and it is enjoying the taste of the blood, and it is thinking that it is enjoying the bone. But this bone is not giving anything. It's his own blood. My dear friends, kya baat hai. I was amazed. What a beautiful analogy. हम इस संसार को चबा रहे हैं। अरे हम इस संसार को चबा रहे हैं, लेकिन हमारा खून बह रहा है अंदर। We are chewing this world. But we are bleeding, and we are not realizing that we are hurting ourselves. We are not realizing that we are going on chewing this world, and slowly that life will be over, and you are chewing a bone, and there's nothing in that bone. There's nothing in this world, my dear friends. We are caught by the senses of the body, the mind, and the ego. We are caught like a dog. We are like this dog chewing the bone of samsara. When will we realize that we are hurting? The dog doesn't realize it is biting its own teeth. It is biting its own gums. It is biting its own tongue. The dog gets hurt. It's biting its own tongue and is bleeding and bleeding and bleeding. And the dog is enjoying the blood, thinking it is coming from the bone. When will we realize it?
Yes, Guruji, but for me, the time is very short. But still we are pursued.
रूमाता जी, आपके सामने बहुत सिंपल बात है। या तो अभी आपको प्रभु चाहिए, या तो और एक जन्म चाहिए। आपको डिसाइड करिए। You want to be one with the divine, or you want to come back for a glass of wine.
I only want Prabhu.
Yeah. So either you can become one with the divine, or you come back for a glass of wine. There is only two options. Because if we come back, we may come back as a swine.
Guruji, by your grace, we will not come back.
माता जी, मेरी तो कोशिश है। I come, मेरा और कोई काम नहीं। You know, when they give me any other work, मुझे गुस्सा आता है। Don't give me any other job. मुझे एक ही काम है, लोगों को याद दिलाना, people to remember people. They please realize God. Please become one with God. I don't want any other job. I don't want to do. If they come with me and they bring checkbook in front of me, or they bring some work in front of me, I say, take it away from me. Don't give me this work. Why am I doing rotten job? Why am I wasting my time? I have given up so many things in my life. I've given up so many things because I want to dedicate my life for this, to help people realize God. God is sip, you are sip. But we are caught in thought. The mind continues to grind. It is drilling us. It is killing us. When are we going to be free from the mind? When are we going to be in consciousness? And life, today is 26th. Gaya, 26 gaya, Zoom call khatam ho gaya. 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. In 5 days, the year will be over. But 5 days is 2% of the year. You know that 98% of the year is over. How do you know what part of your life is over? One man was 39 years old, going to be celebrating his 40th birthday, and he said, I'm so young, man. What are you talking? Let me enjoy. Before he was 40 years, he died. He was 39 years old. Before he was 40, he died. Yogini, batao. Atmatraya, please bataiye. What is your view?
Shivoham, sir.
Shivoham.
So we have to contemplate that हम लोग कर क्या रहे हैं, ईयर एंडिंग में जैसे हम लोग ऑडिटिंग करते हैं, वी हैव टू सिट एंड ऑडिट आवरसेल्व्स कि हम लोग कहाँ खड़े हैं एंड
Good.
व्हाट इज इट दैट वी आर एक्सपेक्टिंग, and that expectation is the right thing or the wrong thing. And for us, the spiritual path only is the right path, and we need moksha.
Beautiful.
इतना अगर हम लोग सच्ची में अपने ऊपर काम करें, तो I think it is not very far to be enlightened.
Beautiful. Tell me, what have you audited about your year?
I have
Have you-
audited. मैंने बहुत कुछ छोड़ा है सर.
हाँ.
तो I feel very happy and very grateful to the Lord.
आपका रूमाल है क्या? आपका रूमाल है कि नहीं?
है सर.
हाँ. मैं बहुत दिन पे पूछा नहीं, आपको रूमाल पहनती है, रूमाल छोड़ दिया?
मैं सच्ची में कभी कभी मैं नहीं पहनती हूँ, लेकिन मैं झूठ नहीं बोलूंगी, पर most of the time I'm having it and I keep reminding myself.
But what you have told the group is very beautiful. The end of the year is time to audit. I tell
Yes.
everybody at the end of the day, you must audit. How was your day? Was your day divine? Was your day
Yes, sir.
divine? Yeah, every day,
It
if we
was
are able to
really
evaluate the day, my dear friends, life is going to be over. If not in 2022, maybe 2023, maybe 2033, maybe 2043, we don't know. But the question is not how long we are alive. The question is, have we realized God? The question is, Yogini,
true.
you should have realized God today, and you should be in that state of God consciousness. What they say, Krishna consciousness. What is Krishna consciousness? Krishna consciousness is to realize you are Krishna. Krishna consciousness is to realize Krishna is within you. Krishna is not in Vrindavan. Krishna is inside. Huh? So this is Krishna consciousness. लोग बोलते हैं Krishna consciousness, समझते नहीं लोग. So I try to remind you all every day on this matter, but Yogini has given a very good point. Are we auditing our life, our year? The year is coming to an end. How was my year? As my year evolved, have I become a better human being in terms of enlightenment? Have I become closer to God? Am I spending time in the God's presence? Or has my year escaped me?
Yes, sir.
This is good. Atmatre bataiye.
Yes, Shivam sir.
Sure, boliye.
Sir, today I was joined with a senior citizen group,
Very good.
and we have some spiritual discussion about muktis. Some people said there is difficult to get mukti in only one life. So many jalmas to have to take it. But I have said only one life is sufficient. I am confident about enlightenment within 1 year only. And ते देखने लगे आश्चर्य से इतना कॉन्फिडेंस कैसे. I said it is not difficult to get mukti. It is only passion and mumukshatva required mainly, and the 5 yogas. I have told about yogas and CP in all. These factors I have discussed, and I think it is not so many members our group are feeling that it is very difficult to get enlightenment, but I think it is not very difficult.
Atmatrai, mukti is a choice. Mukti
Correct.
is a choice. You have to choose mukti.
Right.
You don't, mukti, every human being has a right to be free. But we are clinging to the samsar. The problem is not the samsar is not clinging to you, Atmatrai. The samsar
Correct.
is not clinging to me. I am clinging to the samsar. The fault is with
Correct.
me. So it's not that if somebody's telling you that mukti one janma is not enough. Let me tell you one thing. There is no way of getting mukti in 2 janmas. Mukti can be got only in 1 janma.
You
can't,
death only.
Yeah, you can't carry forward. You can't carry forward mukti from 1 janma to another janma. Forget it. Because
Correct.
the moment you try to carry forward mukti from 1 janma to the other janma, you'll have another mind, another ego, another indriyas to deal with. How will you be able?
I told them it is a mukti pana hai to isi janam mein pana.
ये भूल जाओ, अगले जन्म में मुक्ति पाएंगे, ये भूल जाओ बात।
हाँ,
पाना है
when
तो अभी
people,
पाना है।
हाँ, so when people get it is very difficult. Why I think so? Why they are, you know?
No, people think it is impossible. People don't think it is
Yeah.
difficult. People think it is impossible. But Atmatra, you know it is possible.
Yeah, yes.
So it is for you to tell them, and it is for you to show them the way of mumukshutva. It is for you to show them the meaning of yoga. People don't know the meaning of mumukshutva. People don't know the meaning of yoga. You know it. You please help people
Right.
to start quest. You help people to get on a purpose of life. Okay, let us
Correct.
hear Tanu Chopra, Ru Tanu. आपने बोला आप कुछ कोर्स के लिए जा रहे हैं, आगे क्या वापस?
गुरुजी बस अभी वापस ही आ रहे हैं वहां से।
अच्छा, बताइए आप ये सवाल इस क्वेश्चन का जवाब देंगे या आप अपने एक्सपीरियंस बताना चाहती हैं? रू तनु?
हाँ, एक्सपोर्स था। हेलो,
हाँ,
हाँ
tell
जी
me, Ru,
गुरुजी।
we could not hear you. Please tell us.
आप सुन पा रहे हैं मुझे?
Yes, yes. Go speak loudly, please.
Okay. The course was very nice. I was there for 4 days. So
Yeah.
3 days we have to be in silence.
Okay.
So 3 days we were in Mon, and there were various processes, hollow and empty meditations, and lot of activities with other people, knowing about their life. So I realized that we are very good. We are not at all in any misery. People have so many problems and so many miseries that we are blessed by God.
And you are more evolved. You think you are more evolved, or you have to learn from those people, or you are more evolved?
Guruji, I spent 4 days here, so I definitely on the subconscious level also something might have changed, but I think I should change.
And what did you learn?
Things I should.
What did you learn from the course?
From the course, I learned that we should not keep any grudges against anyone in life, because we don't know when the life will end.
But that is
Yeah.
that is a very basic thing. Anything new?
To be in the present.
Anything new you have learned? You want to tell us anything new for this group?
For the emphasis on a knowledge point, actually 5 points that we should not see intention behind other people's mistake, and opposite values are complementary, and we should always be in present, and we should not be a football to other people's opinions. It is almost same, Guruji, what you say and what here they were telling, it is same only.
Okay, good. See, the problem is that, thank you, Rutanu. The problem is that people are at a level where they're still trying to work on mind and ego. At this level, we are saying we have to go beyond mind and ego. We have to let go of what all we are saying are all to do with the mind and ego. Thank you, Rudanu. We have got Krishnan Singhal. I think it's new. Krishnan Singhal is new to this call. I have not spoken to you before. Haji, Shivam, welcome.
Shivam, sir. Thank you, sir. On this topic, my thinking is that अगर हम एक व्यक्ति से व्यक्तित्व की तरफ चलेंगे, एक ग्रेट पर्सनैलिटी की तरफ चलेंगे, ताकि हमारे जाने के बाद में लोग हमारे विचारों से हमें याद करें. जैसे मैं डॉक्टर APJ अब्दुल कलाम को मानता हूँ, वो इस दुनिया में नहीं है, बट उनका व्यक्तित्व आज भी जिंदा है. तो हमारी थॉट्स हमारे जो दूसरों के जीवन में चेंज लेके आए. और सेकंड, हमारे लिए सबसे इम्पोर्टेंट क्वेश्चन ये है कि कैन आई हैव ए गुड टाइम. एवरी टाइम आई आस्क टू माई सेल्फ, कैन आई हैव ए गुड टाइम. अगर माई आंसर इज यस, देन इट्स गुड फॉर मी. और एंड ऑफ द डे आई एनालाइज माई डे. जैसे एंड ऑफ द ईयर बैलेंस शीट बनाते हैं, मैं प्रॉफिट एंड लॉस अकाउंट बनाते हैं, मैं एनालाइज करता हूँ अपने डे को, मेरे लिए हैप्पीनेस क्या रही और लर्निंग क्या रही. अगर वो मेरी ऐड हो रही है और मैं एक व्यक्ति से व्यक्तित्व की तरफ जा रहा हूँ, तो लाइफ को मैं रिवर की तरह फ्लो के रूप में लेता हूँ सर.
Very good. Can I ask you a question? According
Yes,
to
sir.
you, जी, what is the goal of your life? What आपका जीवन का मकसद क्या है?
The goal of my life is bring the changes in public life, in the people's life through my thoughts. I want that through me people change their life, even 1% of in a day or 1% in a month. That's
How they will
give me-
change? How they will change? What do you want them to change?
I give them the real message, the spiritual things, that we are energy, and the energy is changing its roop, and we have to control our इच्छाओं, लोभ, क्रोध, मोह पे, इंद्रियों पे जीना हमें कम करना पड़ेगा, तब जाके हम अपने एम को पास
Very
करेंगे.
good. How did you come to this call? किसने आपको ये call में invite किया? कैसे आया?
Through Facebook, sir.
Okay, you got it on Facebook. Very good, Krishnan. Please join us every day on the call. हमारा मकसद, हम ये, what you are saying is very right. But remember this, आप और हम दिखने में अलग हैं. We are looking separate, but actually we are one. We are one energy. So our goal is first for us, my dear friends. I'm submitting after Krishnan told us. Our goal first is not to bring about change in others. First, our goal is to get mukti. First, पहले हम अपने जीवन में मुक्ति पाए, और वो मुक्ति पाते पाते जब हम मुक्त हो जाते हैं, तभी हम दूसरों को ये राह दिखाएं कि मुक्ति कैसे पाना. So this is a two-step method. But first, our emphasis has to be on self-realization, on अनुभूति, on having that realization कि मैं आत्मा हूँ, मैं एक सोल हूँ. Thank you, Krishnan. Thank you for joining. रूमाता जी बताइए.
As it is important to remember God, remember Prabhu all the time, similarly we have not to forget death. We should daily remember that death is at the corner. So we will not be involved in sansar. We will be careful that we have to get enlightenment.
See, because that's a beautiful thing what Rumataji is saying. We should realize death may happen any moment. I always tell you, I can't guarantee you I will be on the call tomorrow. And the time I have today, this breath that is keeping me away from death, is a time for me to realize the truth. Liberation, unification, that time available is now. What Rumataji said, आगे भी जाने ना तू, पीछे भी जाने ना तू. हमारे पास यही पल है. पल में जियो, कल में नहीं जियो. हाँ, पल में, कल में नहीं जियो. बहुत लोग, many people are living in yesterday and tomorrow. Many people are saying कल में, कल होगा, कल करेंगे. अरे कल कहाँ है? We have to do it now. 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 Girish, thank you, Rumataji. Girish.
The short time period before death is called life.
Life is dependent upon.
I think, yes, Girish, please repeat.
The short time period before death is called life.
Beautiful. Beautiful. The short period before death is called life, right? Because that's the only, that's all the life we have left. Okay. So, Tanu, please off your audio, Tanu. Okay. So, with that note, thank you, Girish. My dear friends, what is, before we run out of time, today it's already, we've got another 2-3 questions we can ask. But what is the subject of today's discussion? The subject of discussion is this: 6 days to go. Have you seen how people celebrate New Year like mad people? Happy New Year! Happy New Year! क्यों बोलते हैं Happy New Year? Why? Have you seen anybody saying sad New Year, sad New Year? Have you seen anybody celebrating like that? Unhappy New Year. Everybody
Guruji,
wants.
I could not follow Girish, what Girish said.
Haji, 1 minute. 1 minute, Rumataji. People want to be happy in the new year, but we are unhappy. We are unhappy because we don't know the real meaning of happiness. So in 6 days to go, we have to get hold. of this year, which is getting over, and what are we going to do in the next calendar year? A calendar year has no meaning, but because the whole year thinks of 2023, 365 days, what are you going to do in the 12 months, in the 52 weeks? What is your plan? How are you going to evolve? How are you going to progress? What are you going to improve? How are you going to get more closer towards God, towards enlightenment? So, Rumata ji bhi bataiye.
I
Rumata,
could not
Rumata,
listen what Girish ji said.
you did not listen.
Yes,
Girish,
I
please,
could not listen.
Girish, please
What
repeat
is
for
it?
Rumata ji.
The short time period before
The short time period before death is called life. Rumata ji, suna aapne? The short time period before death is called life. मतलब जिंदगी उतना ही है जितना हम जी सकते हैं. करेक्ट गिरीश? हम जिंदगी तो वही है ना जितना हम जी सकते हैं. पता नहीं कुछ पल है, एक दिन है. You know, I tell you all, we had Sanjay Das on this call, and he was such a divine guy. And one day we said he has not come today, not come tomorrow, not come 1 week over, 10 days over. We got a message, he's gone. And we don't know. The moment somebody is gone, if he's enlightened, he's liberated. Nobody can tell. But we have to talk about ourselves. Are we stuck? Are we our क्या हमारे हाथों में बेड़ी क्या बोलते हैं? हाथों में
हथकड़ी
बेड़ियां भी बोलते हैं क्या?
हथकड़ी हथकड़ी.
So are our hands have we put handcuffs in the hand? Are we handcuffed by this world? What is it? May be possessions, it may be people, it may be pleasures, it may be addictions. What are we caught? Where are we caught? So I am only preparing you. What is the purpose of today's call? Today's call is attention, savdhan. That is the purpose of today's call. Today's call is to tell you 6 days to go. But the year will get over, but your life is still not over, right? Are you preparing for the next chapter? The next chapter is the new year. Are you preparing for the next chapter of life? Do you want to be one with the divine? You are Atma. You want to be one with Paramatma? Or do you want to come back? What do you want? Are you clear? Yes, Chidanand. Chidanand?
Shivam Guruji,
Shivam,
we are talking of 5 days. I have realized that 1 split second was also enough.
Oh my God.
On 14 December, 1 split second. So we have to hurry up. We don't know what's going to happen in the next second.
Can you believe, Chidanand, you know, on 14th December, Chidanand's car turned upside down. If you see that video, I don't know if the administrator can play that video or that picture. You have it with you? If I send you, you can play it or no? If I send you that picture, where is it? You know, maybe tomorrow we'll play it. I would like to play it for the group.
Time is so important.
Yeah, Chidanand is saying he walked out of a car that was smashed upside down, but he was alive, unscratched. So the point is, Chidanand is saying on 14th December, I might have gone. And I don't know, Chidanand, with all due respect, there are only two possibilities on 14th December if it was your day of reckoning. Then either you are becoming one with SIP, depend on your state of mind, or you are back to pavilion, as they call it. Back to pavilion. क्या बोलते हैं?
Again and again and again.
So you're back to pavilion. एक मैच खत्म हुआ, you're back to pavilion. ये back to pavilion क्या होता है? नहीं, हमें प्रभु से एक होना है. हाँ? तो this is, that's why that song that came yesterday was so beautiful. It says प्रभु पाना यही मकसद है. चिदानंद, मरने से पहले प्रभु को पाना है. सब कुछ मिला अगर प्रभु ना मिला तो संसार मिला अगर कुछ ना पाया है. अगर what I'm trying to say, you may get everything. You may get money, name, fame, the beautiful relationships of your life. You may have all the beautiful things of your life. What will you take with you? Hello? What will you take with you? Am I lying? Is
The
it झूठ
currency
मैं बोल रहा हूँ,
doesn't
झूठ
work
बोल
there.
रहा हूँ?
Nothing.
हम एक कण भी नहीं ले. We cannot even take our own body. You can show? Play. We are showing you, hopefully we can, this is the 14th December is a good day to remember. I don't know if the
Yes,
administrator can play the video. Please try. Please watch administrators trying to play. 14th December, Chidanand. Look at this, please. Play it. Can you make it straight? The car is upside down. The car is upside down. And people thought Chidanand, where is Chidanand? Chidanand came out of the car without. Could you all see? Eru, you able to see the video?
Yes, yes,
Ah.
we have seen.
This is 14th of December. Imagine, just imagine, 14th of December, something had gone wrong. That means that is the day of judgment.
Guruji, 3 days earlier, you suddenly said, who is ready to give me mind, body, and ego? If you remember, I said, given. So I owe it to you.
Guruji,
It was with you, so I came out safe back.
Hey, Chidanand, you are a saint. You are a saint of humanity. And what I tell you and other people on the call like you, I even told Rajesh Shire today, Ruma Taji, Girish, everybody who's on the call, Ashok Chotwani, everybody who comes on the call. See, we have a purpose. Our purpose is one. First purpose, Chidanand, is we should become one with the divine. And we should spend every minute of our life as an instrument of the divine. If only we do these two things, we don't need to do anything else. One, seek the divine, and two, devote yourself as an instrument of the divine. These are the two hands we have. With one hand, you hold the divine, and the second hand, you said, I'm ready to work for you. Whatever is the mess, whatever you want me to do, oh Lord, I'm ready to do for you. That is all we need to do. This world is a natak. This world will be doing this and that, and so many galata and problems and scoundrels of the people. There are so many scoundrels. Huh? So what do you do? So there are many scoundrels in this world. They are greedy. They are unfair. They will come to you. They will torture you. They will trouble you. So what? You have to have the courage. You have to have the faith. You have to have the connection, the yoga, the divine. So my dear friends, before the call gets over, life is passing. The end of the year is a beautiful time because everybody is in that nostalgic mood. Everybody is in that mood, year is getting over, 3 days to go, 2 days to go. Have you seen a New Year, if you go for a New Year party, they say 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. And then like mad people, they say, Happy New Year! मैं सोचता हूँ मैं भी ऐसा था पागल. I was mad, like I was a pagal like that only. I was pagal, but it was just another वो tick 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 हो रहा है और हम पागल के मैं भी और वो शराब पी रहे. Come on, let's have champagne. Come on, man, come on, let's have beer. Let's cheers, cheers, cheers. Come on, dance. Let's dance, baby. Come on, let's. क्या मिलेगा? I was like that for 25 years. 25 years, I was like a lunatic, pagal. I was a mad fellow for 25 years. I'm telling you, till I realized that this is madness, absolute madness. We are fooling, we are the dog chewing the bone. Today I gave you all one thing, the rest of this year, don't forget the example I gave you. We are the dog chewing the bone. It's bleeding, it's enjoying its own blood. We are suffering. And we are thinking we are enjoying. We are thinking we are enjoying this world, but it is a bone. We are bleeding and we are sucking our own blood and we don't realize it. Because we have not experienced Sat Chit Anand. We have not experienced the bliss of the divine, the ecstasy of the Supreme. When you are in the state of consciousness, when you transcend fear, worry, stress, anxiety, depression, anger, hate, revenge, jealousy, you cross all this. You are in a state of, see, Chidanand, when he came out of that car, which I showed you all, Chidanand, I know, Chidanand, when are you coming on the call? He says, "Sir, today I'm fine, tomorrow I'll be there." That's all, because nothing matters. अरे प्रभु ने अगर प्रभु ने बुलाना चाहता, if God wanted to call, Sip wanted to call me, he could have taken me. If Sip has sent me back, according to me, if I was Chidanand, oh Sip, you have given me these days, I'm dedicating my life to you. I have no other job.
Exactly.
Like Kaumudi said, from today 6 o'clock to 7 o'clock, she got busy filing, and before she knew it, it's become 8 o'clock already. We are going on filing. When are we going to stop filing? This life is getting over. This life is getting over. Are we reaching that state of enlightenment? Rekha Parwani. Rekha Parwani, before we close, anything?
Shubham,
Shubham.
These few months, whenever I would sink into the samsara problems, like for example, I've done well and all of that, then I realized, and I make myself realize, that this is Prabhu ka natak. It's not real. In these few months, I have realized this. I have realized before, but I made up my mind that whenever I get any effect from this worldly problems or anything, illusion, I made up my mind to remind myself every time that this is Prabhu ka natak. Nothing is real.
So good, Rekha. The point, very good. You are saying that you realize this. All I can tell all of you is that we have to live in this natak. For example, Chidanand came out of that car. It is about, when I saw his picture, he's sitting down and having some nice chai on the road, on the footpath. He was having some, I don't know, vada pav, or he was having chai. He was sitting down aram se, but he was relaxed. The next picture I didn't show you, but he was very calm. He was untouched. Maybe he was a little bit, he was, kya ho gaya hai ye? But you know,
momentary.
I went to meet my Guruji in Chicago. My Guruji had suffered a heart attack a few years back, and when I went to Chicago, he had suffered a multiple bone surgery and he became paralyzed. And I asked him, I said, Dada, I went to Chicago at the hospital. I asked him, he is laughing. He's saying, pata nahi, Prabhu ka natak hai, pata nahi kya chahte hai. Dada was laughing in Chicago. He was paralyzed. He could not move. He could not walk. He could not do anything. He was paralyzed. But he's laughing. That is a mark of an enlightened soul. My dear friends, we are a few days before the year turns to the next year, but every day, let us move one step forward on this journey of enlightenment.
Hello,
I fold my hands and I bow down to